Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day that I show you guys how to get the shovel, the rebreather, the rope gun, and all 3 key cards in Sons of the Forest. So with that being said, sit back and enjoy today's video. I'm just jamming out to some music right now. So anyway, what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to go to this location right here on the map to collect the Rebreather. I am going to put all of the map locations on the screen for you guys with the time codes down in the description. So you can basically use episode 2 as a tutorial guide. Alright then, we are now at the cave location. Now there's 2 things to keep note here, ladies and gentlemen. There may be a shark, and if there is, you can use a stun gun if you have one. That will demobilize the shark and you'll be able to get through with no problems. I don't have a stun gun, so I'm going to show you guys how I like to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to come through here. We're going to activate our lighter, or the torch if you have a torch, and we're going to stay to the left hand side of the cave, all the way down. Now we are going to loot everything that we find, because looting things is what we like to do. Oh, you can also find these air canisters as well for the Rebreather, and make sure you pick them up, because they are going to become very, very useful, especially when exploring. Depending on what difficulty you are playing on, you are going to come across a few enemies. But that is perfectly fine. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, stick to the left hand side of the cave and keep making your way all the way down. And just like this over here, there is the Rebreather. If the game will let me get up, there we go, we have now collected the Rebreather. It's as easy as that, ladies and gentlemen, and there is the shark that I told you all about, that you have to be very, very careful. Now, I don't know if you guys seen it in the time lapse, but what I decided to do was I decided to go up on this ledge, where you can find a few energy drinks, jump off the ledge, and then it's only a short distance that you have to travel through the water to where the shark then cannot attack you. Now, don't leave the cave quite yet, because in the surrounding area, you can find a lot of useful things, like the army meals, energy drinks, and a few snacks, a lot of bones, skulls, cloth, and everything else that you would need. And to get back out, all you need to do is follow the same steps, but instead of going to the left, you basically just want to go to the right. We have now reached the other cave. Now inside of this cave, you can find the rope gun. So we have the Rebreather. We're now getting the rope gun, and after the rope gun, we can get the shovel, where we can then start collecting all of the key cards in a very certain order. Now once again guys, if you do come across any enemies, simply just run straight past those enemies. It is nothing too important. You can attack the enemies if you want to. Personally, I just like to run past them right now, as I'm here to do one of 2 things, which is to collect things. So now we're here, you're going to notice this big creepy crawly in the wall. You can get close to him. If he hits you, he's not going to kill you, but I'm preferred not to really get hit as I'm already low on health. Now down here, ladies and gentlemen, just next to this guy somewhere, should be a little bit of dynamite. At least there was when I came down last time. Ah, never mind. The dynamite is next to this guy. It's one of the timed bombs. So there's a guy on the left, guy on the right. Go to the guy on the right, pick up the 2 pieces of dynamite, and then you want to come over here into your inventory and equip the dynamite, throw the dynamite, and make sure to step back. There we go. Then all we need to do is we need to go inside of here, and we're going to find the rope gun at the very bottom of the cave. Now you guys are going to come into this little alleyway here with a bunch of these little creepy crawlies. What you can do is you can lure them out of it and then run past them again, just like I did here. We're just going to do some jumping. We're just going to make our way around. They really do hurt if they hit you, so please try not to get attacked by them. You can also drop a grenade, I guess. That would easily clear them out, but it's all personal preferences. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, there is the rope gun. So we're going to equip the rope gun, and you're also going to find more ammo for the pistol and shotgun inside of this chest. Now we've done this, we can zip line across here, and we can start making our way out of the cave. I'm going to quickly give you guys a bonus tip. If you open your inventory and go over here to the top, if you then go and place the top down, what you can do then is you can grab a stick, and then you can place the stick just like I am here. And this will create you a shelter to where you can then save the game, and you can also go to sleep. Super easy way of setting up a nice little camp without having to chop down any trees. This structure is not temporary, and the structure will last for a lifetime. Just a nice little bonus tip for everyone who is still watching. Okay, we are now at the Shovel's Cave entrance. Now, though this cave is a little bit easy, it's not as easy as the others, and I may get lost. So I've tried doing this twice now, and I've got lost on both occasions. So first thing first, you can actually collect a slingshot from this guy's waistband just over here. That is a nice little early game weapon for you all. So remember, do not come to this cave unless you have the rope gun and you have the Rebreather, because if you don't have two of those items, you will not be able to get the shovel. So once again, we're going to enter the cave, and we're basically going to do this one a little bit more slowly. I may cut some footage out, we will have to see. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and we're basically just going to equip ourselves onto this. And that will take us a little bit over to the cave. And then we're going to turn left, and that will put us into the water. Now, if you do get lost inside of these caves, it's not the end of the world. You can just literally keep running around in circles until you find where you need to go. The enemies are not really much of a nuisance unless you get into like day 25, but I'm hoping you're going to be in these caves within the first day or two. I don't think you're going to be coming in here at day 25. So we've just entered more water. Now, this one we're going to just literally swim straight. That's all we need to do. Then we're going to come back up to the surface, just like this. And, oh, hey, hello there. Please let me equip my weapon. You're not going to let me equip my weapon? No? That's fine. That's totally fine. Yeah, no need to worry about. Now, you're going to see these flashing lights over there in the distance. That's a great thing, because right at the end, you know what you're going to find? You're going to find the shovel. But sadly, surrounding the shovel, there's going to be a whole load of enemies. You see the shovel there in that guy's lap? Just take it and just back away. Take it and back away. Congratulations, you guys have now obtained the shovel, the Rebreather, and the rope gun inside the Sons of the Forest. Now it's time to collect the keycards, and we have to do this in a very special order. We have to get the maintenance keycard first, then we have to get the VIP, and then the guest. This is going to be really, really easy, and it's probably going to be the easiest thing you guys have done during the entirety of this tutorial. So once you guys have came to this location on the map, you will notice two of these cameras and a few golf buggies. If you come to this little bit of dirt over here facing the golf buggy, you'll notice the shovel icon. Open your inventory, go to the right hand side, grab your shovel, and then all you want to do is get to digging. Now it's really important to note two things. Number one, you will not be able to access the trapdoor unless all the dirt has been removed. And number two, if the game bugs and you cannot access the trapdoor, simply set up a temporary shelter, save your game, reload the game, and then it will let you open up. Now I'm purposely not going to show you guys around at these facilities just because I want you guys to explore them yourself. There's also many videos on YouTube of people exploring these facilities in case you don't have the game and you want to see what they look like. I'm not trying to give you guys any spoilers, but if you come over to this desk right here, you can find a laser sight for a pistol, and if you go to this desk over here that has a 3D printer, you will find the first keycard. Now we have this keycard, you guys can go around and explore. Maybe you want to do some 3D printing, feel free to do that as well. You can also save your game and go to sleep in this bed here. And it's also important to note that we're not just here to collect keycards, we're also here to collect a bunch of loot along the way. You can collect certain weapons and weapon attachments. We will be getting the modern axe and we will be getting some guns as well. And also inside of this facility you can find the axe. Now I believe the firefighter axe is one of the best axes in the game, especially when it comes to heavy combat. Now inside of these facilities you are going to find some enemies, so please be very careful with them. Once again, you guys want to come to this location right here, you're going to see two golf buggies and a little cave. Go inside the cave and follow the cave all the way down. Once you guys have followed it all the way down, you're going to find this hatch. The hatch for me is already opened as I've already been down here, but I didn't come down here with the shovel. Now that's the important bit about this. You guys are going to have to come down here with a shovel. No you're not. Ignore what I just said. I'm in a completely wrong bunker for that. All you're going to want to do is come over to this door with your newly required keycard. Scan your keycard and the door will open. Now remember, make sure to loot all of this. Because in this area, there's an awful lot of food. Now you want to locate this guy that's lying on the floor, and he's going to be holding a crossbow. Now alongside that crossbow, he's going to have a few other things around him, so make sure to pick them up as well. Now when you guys see this white door with the key card at the end, you don't want to go to the white door. What you want to do is turn left and go through this door here. It's an easy door to miss if you're not looking out for it, so make sure you turn left before getting to the white door. And then we're just going to follow it through like this, and then we're going to go upstairs to where we will find the other keycard, which should be just right here. Perfect. We're going to come over to this door and we're going to use our newly collected keycard onto the door. There isn't anything of interest inside of this room, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump through this window right here, and then we're just going to start swimming. If I can control my mouse, there we go. This area can be a little bit tricky to navigate, but basically just swim to the back wall and head right until you find a passageway, and this is how we're going to be getting out. Well, you guys are going to notice the final location from episode 1. But this right here is where we get the guest keycard. It's also the first time I ever seen a 3D printer in this game, and I was pretty amazed. I highly recommend episode 1 if you want to see a true reaction to the first time ever seeing this game. So I'm not just cutting out most of this because I don't want to spoil the game for you guys. I'm also doing it because if I didn't, this video would literally be almost an hour, maybe 2 hours long. Some of these rooms are ginormous, and they all come with little bits of danger and a whole load of trouble, so make sure you travel with great care and caution. Now once we come down into the bar, we're going to notice a guitar on the tabletop. Now the guitar is a really useless weapon, but it's a pretty interesting gimmick of a weapon. But yeah, as you can tell, we have a guitar. Serves no purpose. The final keycard can be found over on this table, and that is literally how to collect every single keycard within inside of the forest. I mean, Sons of the Forest. I'm now going to show you guys how to collect the chainsaw. Now for this, just make sure that you have all of the keycards. All we're going to do is come over here, and we're going to open these double doors. Oh, there's going to be enemies. Of course there's going to be enemies. There are always enemies. Okay, let's see if we can run straight past them. I managed to get some tablets and now I'm full on health luckily. Just going to run. And just right here is the chainsaw. And all of those enemies decided to follow me in, so I'm now going to run out of here once again. Move out my way, please. Oh, this is dangerous. Yeah, just be very careful there, ladies and gentlemen, because as you just seen, it can get a little bit hostile. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to carry on looting the surrounding areas. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you want any more tips and tricks on the Sons of the Forest, make sure you're subscribed because I'll be doing more videos very, very soon.